Scanning for audio. Scanning for audio.
Welcome once again to a Tin Dog podcast, this time discussing, well, it's the 8th Doctor, Connections. It's a box set with 1, 2, 3 of the stories. Now, you've got Here Lies Drax, The Love Vampires, and Albie's Angels. It's lovely. It's so good to have these three wandering the universe once again. I mean, Stranded, let's face it, was an emotional journey. And it really took it out of you. Robots, I'm loving. Bit of Liv what's not to like? And that'll be finishing this year. Oh my God, it's 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. So what have we got? Well, you've got 3 stories, because let's face it, the monthly range, God bless it, I salute you, monthly range, is gone. We need to accept it. These 3 are stories that I love. Especially, well, the 3rd one. Here Lies Drax. Now this one's actually got, well, how do I put this? Shane Ritchie, EastEnders, royalty, playing Drax. Everyone likes a bit of Drax, genuinely. And this is, do I need to use the word romp? I've used the word romp a lot, but it is kind of true. It's an adventure tale dealing with Drax, who is the Doctor's oldest school friend, who he actually got on with. And is it a heist? Is it a robbery? Is it... Yeah, it's a Drax story. You kind of know what to expect. Awfully good. Very good storyline. Nice, lovely plotting. Keeps you going. Bit of a comedy. Works. That's just the way things are. I could read you the review. Well, not the review. The synopsis. The Doctor, Liv and Helen are surprised to get a letter delivered to the TARDIS from the Doctor's old school friend Drax. They're even more surprised when it's followed by a parcel, also sent by the intergalactic conman, telling them to keep its contents safe. Contents that all seem worthless junk. And to their surprise, they get an even bigger surprise when the parcel's followed by an invitation to Drax's funeral. And that's just where the surprises start. It's lovely. It genuinely is. Story number 2, The Love Vampires by James Kettle. It didn't hugely speak to me. It's not a crime. It's just not for me. I like vampires. I like things in space. It's just nice. Lovely business with the white dwarf star outside the window. Here's the synopsis for you. Regret can follow people everywhere, even out into deep space, in the shadow of a dying star. When the Doctor, Liv and Helen meet a terrified crew of a space station, they're haunted by faces from the past. But are these lost loves more than memories? And they want to feed. It's nice. I mean, let's face it, we've all seen, well, vampire lovers. It's not like that. No, it's not. But it is very good. I mean, let's face it, it's a vampire story. It's got the Doctor in it. What's not to like? No mention of the great vampires, which came as a surprise. But characterization-wise, gorgeous. But it's Albie's Angels by Roy Gill. That's just glorious. It's so good that the synopsis only has 3 lines. When the Doctor and friends hunt down time anomalies in the 2020 Soho, Helen steps into the past and meets the brother she thought she'd lost forever. But there are weeping angels in London, and one of the stone assassins wants something from the Doctor and Liv. It's lovely. It's arguably one of the nicest angel stories ever made. I love it. I mean, I really do love this story. It's not just Helen's backstory with her brother, which I just adore. If you enjoyed unit dating in the last box set, you'll love this. You will. Helen's time in the 1960s is great. And I don't want to spoil it. What I want to do is to enthuse for hours and say how great it is, because it is, and that you should really listen to it, because it's lovely. It's not much of a review. This is lovely. Why not give it a go? But it is lovely. Give it a go. Seriously, you might as well. Right. I'm going to let you hear the trailer now, and I'll fade away. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Eighth Doctor Adventures, Connections.
Liv, Helen, I have some excellent news.
Can't it wait? I've nearly finished the crossword.
Liv, Helen, we may already have won £1 million.
I should have guessed. Quite.
I know we're time travellers, we don't need the money, but I'm sure we could do something useful with it.
His skin on his neck.
He's been bitten.
Keep staring. Don't even blink.
It's hands reaching out.
It's coming for us. Yes, don't take your eyes off it.
The stories about vampires are drawn from the behaviour of the species that inspired them. The stakes, the sunlight. These were all things learned by humans that encountered this sort of creature.
Hello, Doc. Ladies. I'm Drax.
When it comes to Drax, you can't take anything at face value. You can't even take his face at face value.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.